Country 103.7, Carolina's New Country. We're Charlie and Debbie on a very special day around here.
Yes, our Secret Santa for the Autism Strong Foundation. And we're so honored to have special guests with us this afternoon, the founders of the Autism Strong Foundation, Becky and Rudy Toms. And we would love to talk to you about how all of this started and your son Landon.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. And I could talk about Landon all day long. So Landon is 16 now, and he's considered a level 3 nonverbal, which is the most severe. He was diagnosed at 18 months, and once we went through all the grieving process and the different stages of it, we got him into therapy. And once we were in therapy, all of a sudden insurance said, hey, we're not going to cover that anymore. And as you will learn, ABA therapy can cost up to $60,000 a year if you don't have any sort of coverage through insurance. We were freaking out. What are we going to do? Fortunately, we were able to sort it out, but it took a year. But then fast forward, we decided, hey, let's do a workout and raise awareness for autism. And we were doing that for a couple years, and then we were talking to each other, and we just felt like we could do more. Something's missing. And I had that gut feeling. I was like, I remember what it felt like when insurance was pulled away from me, and I felt helpless. And how are we going to afford this therapy for our child? I don't want another family to ever have to feel that. So we decided with the money that we raise, we want to help families afford the therapy that their children need. And so that's kind of the history of our Landon's Hope Scholarship, is because we experienced it personally.
Yeah, I mean, because that's devastating. No family should ever have to choose between helping their child and not being able to afford it. I mean, just because money should never stand in the way of helping your child.
Yeah, but it does for so many families, like having to choose the power bill, or do I get my child speech therapy? And, one of the things you learn about autism is early intervention is really, really important. So the earlier that you can help the child, the better it is. And if a family just continues to push that off and say, well, I got to pay bills. What's unique about our foundation is we meet the families where they are today. I believe big national nonprofits, they serve a purpose for long-term research and goals like that. But for us, we wanted to meet the families where they are today. They're struggling. Financially, they're struggling. So that's what we do, and we help those local families. All of our money stays local.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for stopping. How can people give?
We want to reach that goal we have. By 7 o'clock, we want $30,000. I know we're going to get there because we're just over $22,000 last I checked, and it's still climbing. Call 844-ASF-GIVE. That's 844-ASF-GIVE. You can also text ASF Santa to 44321. And, of course, all the information and a chance to donate is also on our website at country1037fm.com.
And every dollar counts. And whether you're going to give $10, $100, every dollar counts. So thank you guys, everyone that calls in, texts in. We greatly appreciate it. I know the families greatly appreciate it as well.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.